So first of all, I just wanted to introduce myself to our attendees. My name is Jennifer Kloosterman, and I am one of the Academic Pathways Advisors here at Seneca in the Academic Pathways Office. So welcome to the 2024 Virtual Graduate Studies Expo. As you may or may not know, we have a variety of sessions taking place this week, all virtual. These institutions are coming directly to Seneca to promote their master's, graduate studies, and sometimes even a Bachelor of Education program to Seneca students and alumni. So we're happy today to have Ninip from Niagara University in Ontario to share some information about the exciting pathways that we have from our Seneca degrees to the master's programs that are offered at the Vaughan campus. We're going to have a short presentation, and then we're going to have lots of time for questions at the end. If you think of anything during the presentation and you want to get it into the chat box, there's on the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little bubble. Just click on that, and then you can ask your question there, and we'll definitely get to it. So thank you for joining us, and I'll pass it over to you, Ninip.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. Hello, everybody. My name is Ninip Bathu. I'm the Graduate Admissions Advisor and Canada Recruiter here at Niagara University in Ontario. But again, today I'll be discussing about Niagara University, as well as some of our programs and the different pathways from Seneca to Niagara University. I will now share my screen. Okay. So welcome everybody again. We are Niagara University in Ontario. We do have two campuses. One is located, which is our main campus in New York, Lewiston, New York, just in Buffalo, across the bridge, the Rainbow Bridge, near Niagara Falls. And then we are an extension to the Lewiston campus, offering the graduate level programs, as well as a Bachelor of Education for individuals who are interested in pursuing teaching. Again, that's our location. We are expanding actually, so we do have about a couple more months until our new campus expansion, just beside our current building. Again, we are in Ontario, so the main intersection is Jane and Highway 7 in Vaughan. We are close to the Vaughan Metropolitan Center subway station, and it is about an 8-minute walk from Vaughan Metropolitan to our Niagara University campus. So why would you choose Niagara University in Ontario? So applicants or students who are applicants who are interested in Niagara University, as well as current students, receive a binational degree. So essentially your credential will be accredited in both the United States as well as Canada. Sorry, there is a little bit of a spelling error there, or I'm not sure what happened to the PowerPoint. An extensive alumni network. So we have a lot of our alumni coming back to support current students in terms of employment and just helping in terms of, faculty members. We have alumni coming back as employees. We have alumni coming back as TAs. So we have an extensive alumni network to support with all of that, student council as well, as other colleges and universities have as well. We have flexible class hours and scheduling, so we take into account our students' full-time schedules in terms of employment, as well as, some of them are full-time parents. So our class hours are very flexible. We offer classes in the evenings as well as the weekends. So for instance, you could have classes on Tuesdays, Wednesdays around 6 to 9 p.m. And then Saturdays could be from any time or full day or just half days. We also have our MBA and MSF programs are fully accredited by AACSB as well. So you'll see that on your credential when you graduate, which is a very highlighting point for employers to see. These are some of our photos of some of our current students and faculty. Here on the right corner, here in the bottom right corner, is our president of Niagara University, Father Mar, and some of our faculty and students as well. So we have a lot every semester in terms of events and student council events and student service events. Students who are currently here studying with us get to meet our presidents and our vice presidents of Niagara University, who do visit often from Lewiston. So that's also a very awesome thing for students as well as staff here to build strong connections with our higher leaders. So some of our Graduate Ontario programs include the Master of Business Administration, which is a very popular program. We have the Master of Science in Finance. We have the Masters of Science in Information Security and Digital Forensics. So it's basically a cybersecurity program. This program is our only online program at the moment, fully online. We do have two new programs, which are the following. So Disaster Emergency Management and National Security is one, as well as our Masters of Criminal Justice Administration is the second. And these are two new programs, as I just mentioned, that were launched just a couple of months ago. So this is great. We don't have any pathways yet for our DEM and CGA programs, but we hope that's something that we can develop in the future with our colleges. So myself and my colleague is not with me today, but we are graduate admissions. So my name is Ninip again, and sorry, my name is Ninip Bathu again, and then Lucy Jung is my colleague. So if you have any questions, you'll receive our contact information at the end of this presentation. So just some of our admission requirements for all of our programs, and then I'll do a little bit of a brief introduction or discussion, about some of the credits that you will be waived if you're coming from a Seneca degree. I didn't post that on this presentation. I will do just a brief discussion about it. And then if you have any questions, you can let us know later on. So at the top, you can see all of the abbreviations of our programs. So Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Finance, Disaster Emergency Management, Criminal Justice Administration, and the Information Security and Digital Forensics program. So all of our programs, you do need a minimum bachelor's degree, which should be 4 years or equivalent to a 4-year degree. We do expect a 3.0 GPA that is calculated on a 4.0 scale. However, there will be exceptions for those who come to Niagara University and apply and have a bachelor's degree, undergraduate degree that's less than a 3.0 GPA. So if it's a 2.7, 2.8, or 9, even a 2.6, we consider experience as an asset and will help the increase in your GPA. We consider all factors. So even if you're coming with a low GPA, that's fine. We will try our best to kind of take everything, including your experience, and hope that will increase your overall GPA. We do also have a requirement for the GRE or GMAT testing for only applicants who are holding lower than a GPA. So that can also assist with an increase in your overall GPA if you have a low overall grade point average. In addition, 2 letters of references, an up-to-date resume. We ask that this remains at least 2 pages in length, and a statement of intent for our MBA program, MSF program. It should be 250 words, and for our ISDF program, it should be 2 pages in length. And the statement of intent essentially just outlines your interest in the program that you would like to pursue, your short-term, long-term goals. Apologies if there's some noise in the background. We have some students next door. So short-term, long-term goals, why you chose Niagara University and what you hope to learn from the program. Again, anything that kind of relates to your experience, your skill set, expertise, former experience, former employment, things like that. You can all combine that into one statement and submit that. Should suffice. Our information security program does have a little bit of a different requirement in terms of what we look for in your undergraduate degree. So the bachelor's degree must include any of the following 2 courses, which we call our foundational courses, which is in block 1. So you must have in your undergrad degree or from your undergrad degree at least a data communication networking course, computer programming course, computer hardware, or mathematics. So any 2 of these or equivalent to any of these would suffice, and we can move you forward for the ISDF, move forward with your ISDF application. So in terms of our tuition fees, and then I'll get into the credit hours and what pathways we have with Seneca. So this question comes up a lot. So for all of our programs, you can see per term up here in these boxes. So our MBA per term is about $12,000 every semester. And through that, we have installment plans set up for all students by choice. If you decide you cannot or do not want to pay the $12,000 upfront, we can divide that up into installments so you can pay month by month. That's an incentive or an option we have for students to support with tuition. For our Masters of Science in Finance, if you have a degree in finance, the estimated tuition cost is $97.50 per term. Our information security and digital forensics comes to about $10,000 per term. Our criminal justice and as well as our disaster emergency management is about $87.45 per term. Each of our programs, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already or not, are 2 full years in length for each program. If you are domestic, meaning if you are a Canadian citizen or permanent resident, you are able to do some or take some summer courses, which can then help you finish the program earlier than 2 years, so approximately a year and a bit, a year and 6 months, if you are domestic and if you choose to take some summer courses. Our enrollment deposit to secure your position in one of our program once you are admitted is a $500 deposit. And then other fees on top of the tuition includes books, insurance, and any additional fees, which could be, registration fees, things like that. So the process in terms of our turnaround time for admission, step one, applicants would apply. You'd complete your application. It is a pretty friendly application portal, so it's not complex or challenging at all. Pretty basic. What we require in order to start reviewing is an official transcript or even an unofficial transcript and your references. References play a big part of your application. So we just ask for these two to be submitted before anything else so that we can start the review. And then if you need more time for any of the additional documents, you have you have an ample time, an ample period to submit those documents before the start of the term. So those are just 2 things that we require first. Step 2, we would conduct an initial review, and then the decision will be released to your application management portal. You would then accept your offer. You would activate something that we call a Purple Pass, so all of your student accounts. And then if you haven't made your deposit already, you would then make your $500 deposit as well. Once we have all of that, your official letter of acceptance will be released, and then your registration will begin. We do have OSAP availability as well. We do have an OSAP director in-house. However, he wasn't able to join me today. So if we have future sessions or if you would like more information, I can share his information as well. So how to apply to Niagara University. So once you visit our page, we do have a new URL, ontario.niagara.edu. You will be greeted with this page, and you would just need to select the apply button here at the upper right corner. You would then be greeted with this page, or before this page, sorry, you will be greeted with the sign-in page, and all you would need to do is create an account, and then you'll be greeted with this page. So you would put in your email address, full name, date of birth. You will receive a temporary PIN. You would activate your account, set a new password, and then you'd create your application and select your desired term. And please make sure that if you are interested and you do choose to apply, that you select the Ontario, BPS, and graduate programs for Vaughan, Ontario, Canada, and not the US location, unless you're interested in the US location. Step 4, the application will ask all of your personal background information. If you're applying through an agency or through a partner college, you would select partner college. In this case, Seneca would be considered a partner college. And then the admission requirements page would appear, academic history, employment, recommendation letters, other required materials, which you can submit as a PDF or just internal through the system. So I will stop there. And I will dive into the pathways with Seneca and what programs we have. This is our contact information. So myself, Ninit Bathu, my extension email, as well as my colleague who's not able to join me today, Lucy, her email and her contact information as well. I will stop sharing. And then Jennifer, should I continue with the pathways at this point?
Yeah, sure. That'd be great.
Awesome. So give me a moment. Alrighty, so I'm just going to do a brief discussion, just give you a rundown of what we have. So with Seneca College, the following programs, and Jennifer, please let me know if any of these programs are no longer running at Seneca. I'm not sure if we received an update or not as of yet. I think you did send some updates over, but I don't think my team has reflected this yet on our side. So just please let me know. So the honors of Bachelor of Commerce in Financial Planning, Human Resource Management, Accounting and Finance, International Business Management, Business Management, Marketing, Healthcare Management, as well as the Honors Bachelor of Technology Software Development, data science and analytics, as well as business technology management are all programs that run at Seneca College that you will be eligible for in terms of a pathway to Niagara University. So for any programs specifically related to business, so for example, if you have a bachelor's degree from Seneca in human resource management or accounting and finance, you'll be eligible for a credit waiver up to 12 credits out of the 18 overall credits in our foundational term of the MBA program. And if you're coming from a bachelor's degree from Seneca College, that's related directly to any software, cybersecurity, IT field. So example, if you have a Bachelor of Data Science and Analytics or Business Tech Management, you are eligible. Our prerequisites for the ISDF program, which are 12 total, will be waived for you. So you'll have prerequisites, all 12 will be waived if you come from that degree. And from there, we do also offer, I'll share this information later on. We do offer entrance scholarships for Seneca College transfers. So what Niagara University does, since we're a graduate school, is we don't offer lump sum scholarships. So for example, 10 grand and up. However, we do offer entrance scholarships, which we like to call it, depending on academic merit, and regardless of that, if you're coming from a Seneca pathway. So for instance, if you have a 3.0 GPA, you meet all the requirements, and you're from Seneca, like a pathway from Seneca, then, for example, we could offer you a $5,000 or $6,000 entrance scholarship, which would be applied to your first term as well as your second term of that program. I will stop there. I do see a question in the chat. What about Bachelor of Information Technology, Cybersecurity? We don't have, let me see. We do have a program from Seneca. It's the Bachelor of Commerce Business Tech Management. So we don't have a pathway directly from the Bachelor of Information Technology, Cybersecurity. However, what we also do is once you submit your transcripts, we can do an evaluation course by course, and we'll see which credits we can waive on our end for you, because some of the courses from other institutions are similar to the ones in our ISDF program or our MBA program. So we might be able to waive certain courses depending on which courses you've taken and depending on the evaluation process that we undertake and see what we can do for you there. So it is a possibility. And that's pretty much it for my presentation. Any questions? I know it's information overload. I can also talk about our education programs, but we don't have a pathway for that either. I know this is a pathways presentation. Okay, I believe previously there was a pathway with this program to the ISDF program.
It's listed on our site currently, so I don't know if there was maybe an update to that unit, but it is, yeah, it is listed for the ISDF.
Okay, then perfect. So yes, again, everything is on the website, and everything is updated. So you can also do your research there and let us know, give us a call or email us, and we can support you with that. We can even book a one-on-one, and we can do evaluation of your transcript. That's something we also offer. But yeah, there's the link for that. That's perfect.
So if there are any other questions, feel free to post those into the chat and we'll get to that. I have posted the like Pathways Niagara University and Seneca partnership page in the link in the chat box there too. There's a link. So if you need to review that, there's a ton of good information on there, including the information about the entrance scholarship that you were talking about.
Awesome. You'll see there that the entrance scholarship indicates $2,000. So that's automatic for all Seneca pathways to Niagara University. However, I do want to mention that depending on certain cases or certain applicants, we may be able to extend that, like I mentioned, the $5,000-$6,000 scholarship, but automatically you will receive $2,000 if you meet the requirements.
And just want to confirm with you, is recruitment nuo@niagara.edu a good place for students to connect?
Yes, that's the direct recruitment email. Like any new apps, leads, interests, just directly email the one I just sent, recruitment@niagara.edu.
Awesome. Thank
And
you.
then once you have an application and you want further information or support or send us a transcript or any documents, you would connect to admissions@nuo@niagara.edu. Okay. I hope that was helpful information. And if there's any questions, just reach out to any of us, myself and my colleague, and recruitment admissions, and then I'll just leave our number as well.
That's great. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today.
No problem.
And yes, any students, there are a number of links and contact emails and phone numbers in the chat. So feel free to reach out, or if you need to connect with us in Academic Pathways for anything, we can always assist you in this process and then connect you with any of the universities or contacts that you need to be connected with. So
Awesome.
we will end it there. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending, and hope everyone has a great day.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Have a
Thanks.
great day.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.